Hello, this is going to be a client twin flame reading, and I'm going to keep both parties' names discreet and just only going to refer to them by their initials. Okay, just for personal purposes, obviously, not to disclose those people's names. And if you're watching this reading, more than likely you're going to resonate with her reading. That's just how it goes. But let's go ahead and tune into your energy. Okay, so I'm just going to turn into your energy and the person whom you're inquiring about's energy. And I'm going to ask Divine Spirit to give me divine truth and divine clarity and the highest accuracy for you when it comes to the situation. Give me truth and direct information. Okay, for your highest good and for the highest good of others who may be watching as well, who may resonate with this reading. Okay, Divine Spirit, 11 cards, please. 11 cards. 11 cards. Okay. And I'm going to pull from the Lenormand's deck. Just as additional clarification. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. So okay. All right, so your situation with this person, as far as why they're in your life and why they're here, what purpose do they serve, you have the Ten of Wands with the key. Okay, so this person is definitely significant in your life because they have the key, and the key represents an important factor or a person in your life. I also feel like this person has the ability to free you or free yourself or to overcome some adversities, okay? Even through their distance, because there could be a distance between you and this person. Very possibly that it's completely just like a type, like a social type of energy, like a social interaction. So it could be through social media. I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say, or something like that. Like it's some way that you guys are not able to be together physically. There's something there, some sort of barrier there. But the Ten of Wands represents overcoming adversities. It could be that this person is here to help you carry the load that you have on your back, because I see that with some of the cards. Like this person wants to help in some way, wants to be a help for you, to help like support you and to get you out of these heavy burdens. At least that's what I see on the surface as of right now. That's just what I'm picking up right now. But I feel like they're here to help you lift your loads in some way, because you're carrying a lot of unnecessary weight, and it's like this person may pick that up energetically and takes on some of the things that you carry. I don't know if this person is in a better position than you financially or something, where they could provide, or they just have something, you know, like say if you needed a place to stay, they would have a place for you to live or something, like, or if you ever needed help with the bill or something, they would send you money or something. That's kind of the vibe I get. If it's not a financial exchange, and it's some sort of energy exchange that they're helping you to um, like lessen the weight that you're carrying. As far as what your purpose that you serve in their life, there's the Ace of Pentacles and the Man here. So this person, anytime you're getting a reading and there's a man involved, or you're asking about a male, if this comes up, this is representing that person. So the Man card is here. I see a lot of flower references or roses. There's 2 roses here in this card. I see a lot of flowers too. So there's something about growth. This person may be very sensitive, very poetic, very much like the Cups, like the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. They're very romantic. They're very sweet, very sensitive, very empathetic, a hopeless romantic type of energy. I get that the purpose that you're serving for this person, like you may be a treasure for them. Like you give them, it's like they get to utilize their this not Casanova, but like this Prince Charming energy on you. Like they get to express that when it comes to you. Like you're something very valuable. Like you're a valuable asset to them. Excuse me. You are like a treasure or something that they value. Now, it could be that they value you in a deep, solid and grounded way, or they could value you in a very materialistic sort of way. It can go either way with the Pentacles. I feel like there's like this object of my affection type of energy. This is very like, just based off of what I'm picking up off of the reading so far with this person, it's very surface level connection. There is a connection there, but I don't feel like it's this deep soul connection. I'm not getting that. That's just what I'm picking up now. But this person, it's like you're the object of their affection. They have the Ace of Hearts, which is the Man, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's this fresh energy. There's this gift involved, or feeling like there's a gift here for them, or that you are a gift, or you are a treasure, and you're the object of their affection. So that's the purpose you serve. It's like they get to express themselves, like who they are. They feel like they're this soft energy, this romantic type of person that's like wants to save and come in, because they have the Knight of Cups here too. So if this person, I wouldn't be surprised if they're a water sign or something like that, or they have like Pisces or Cancer in their chart, like romantic energies. I wouldn't be surprised. But as far as if this connection is going to serve your highest good as a relationship, in the long run, I'm getting a no, because you have 2 no cards. Any court card that comes out for me in a yes or no question is a no. And then you got the Whip card, which is which is not the most positive card to get in this deck. So, you know, I'm just calling it like I see it, but it's in the long run, I don't feel like it's going to serve you, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like this person can manipulate people with their charm a little bit, because they know that they have this Prince Charming type of energy. This Knight comes in with this cup of love, and he might fall in love really easily or quickly, or believe that he's in love, and he'll just be there, and 1 minute he's gone. And I feel like that's kind of like the Pisces. Speaking from experiences, like Pisces are very like, when they're in it. In the beginning, they're very like all in, and they're flowery, and you know, says all the right things and does all the right gestures and moves with you and courts you and takes you out on dates and kisses you. They're very touchy-feely. They're very affectionate. They give you all of their attention and affection, and then the next, there's something underneath the surface, whether they just leave, because you got to remember, the knight is very young. He comes in with his cup of love in full force, but he hasn't fully matured yet. He hasn't fully understood what love means. So it's kind of like this person is just looking for an object of affection, and then when you look underneath the surface, there's some sort of manipulation here, especially with the whip. I don't like this card. It can represent control or manipulation. So in the long run, I don't feel like this connection will serve your highest good as far as a relationship. A friendship, I can say yes. I feel like this person would be a good friend, possibly down the line or long term, but I can't see a love relationship with this person. Okay, so your intentions with this person and the connection, you have the Page of Cups with the Crossroads card. So it's like your intentions is to figure out where you want to be emotionally, or what you want out of this situation or this connection, because the Crossroads cards represents choices and decisions. Choosing between one path or another, or in a love situation, it could represent choosing between two lovers, or a lover and something else. So like example, do I choose this lover or do I choose this job? You know, so it's like that's where you are, and you're trying to take your time and feel this out, like following your heart, trusting your emotions and feelings. I feel like you just want to make sure that you're choosing the right decision when it comes to this person. So I feel like if there's not another person involved, there's not a third party. Excuse you. Oh, my goodness. Excuse you, little man. You're just in the way. You're just in the way. Sorry about that. Look what he did to your spread. You know, that's Ollie Jr. for you. Okay. But this person, I get that for you, it's like this person is like there's an option other than this person, whether it be like something else or someone else. You feel like you got to make a decision, and you want to make sure that this is the like right decision, because with the Crossroads card, this is like an important decision. This isn't just some, you know, do I want to eat McDonald's or do I want to eat Chick-fil-A? It's not that. It's like, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this person? Like, if I get engaged or someone proposes to me, do I accept this proposal or no? Or do I tell them that, you know, I'm not ready for marriage, you know, this is how I want to live my life, or I don't want to have children and this person does, what do I do? Or I apologize. Let me fix your spread. Okay, sorry about that. So, with this individual, they have the Page of Cups. Or for you, you have the Page of Cups with the Crossroads. So like I was saying, with this whole situation, like your intentions, you want to make sure that you're following your heart and you're making the right decision when it comes to this person. So there's something else that you feel like you need to make a decision, like you need to choose between this person and something else or someone else. There's like, you're at a crossroads with this, but you want to make sure that you're following your heart, that you're hearing your heart loud and clear, because the Page of Cups can represent a young energy, but it does represent a love message. So I feel like this is the calling of your heart, like that you're trying to look out for, you're trying to pay attention to, and make sure that you are really following your heart and your soul's truth and what it is that you really want when it comes to this situation. So I feel like that's what your intentions are. When it comes to what their intentions are, they have the Ten of Pentacles and the Bear. They're both 10, so this is a 10 of Clubs and the 10 of Pentacles. Both can represent financial, because this is like a supportive, protective energy. Could represent finances, business, you know, that protective lover if in a love relationship. And the Ten of Pentacles can also represent inheritance, you know, wealth. Could also represent a marriage or a happy family. Um, you know, I get like this is like that generational type of energy where you and your family are set for life, or this is like that love relationship that everyone aspires to have, like that grandparents, my great grandparents love and relationship, like that type of energy. I feel like this person wants to offer you something stable. They may be finances, they maybe want to be financially supportive of you, is what I get from this person. I keep getting that that this person likes to maybe take care of women, or be that person, that guy to save the day, or to cater to women in some way. But I get that that's what's their intentions. Like they want to be able to build something with you on a more stable ground. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? They love coming up here. Like I don't understand it. They just love coming up here. They love being around my cards and throwing my cards on the floor. Sorry. Go find mommy. Go find some milk. I can't give it to you. Okay, sorry about that. But that's what I'm getting as far as their intentions are. They do want to support you, whether it's financially and or some sort of other way. Like if you ever needed anything, like I get, like they would want to support you and be there for you. So that's their intentions. As far as if you're ready for true love, I feel like you're not quite ready for true love, or that love that you're looking for. Because you got the Three of Cups and the Fox, which is a no card. The Fox can represent deceit and sneakiness. So I feel like you might, this is just what I'm getting, so I'm going to just call it as I see it. So don't take anything that I say personal, because it's not me. It's not like me saying these things. This is just the guidance and how I'm getting it. But the Three of Cups and the Fox card. The Fox is, like I said, he can be very cunning and very seductive and very sneaky, underhanded. But he can also be someone who's like doing what they have to do, like a hustler, or very ambitious and a hunter, and goes after what they want. They may cut some, cut some people or stab some people in the back to get there, and that's the lower level of the Fox. But with the Three of Cups, this has something to do with social status or socializing. I feel like you need to be more authentic when it comes to how you present yourself. That could be a way of this. There's something that you feel like you may take on very different characteristics. Like you may switch up your look a lot. You may present yourself or project yourself to be a certain person, your personality, and it's like different characters. And I feel like it's something about inauthentic, something inauthentic about the way you're presenting yourself when it comes to love. Maybe trying to appease others around you, or trying to appease suitors to fit. And I feel like that might be a blockage. So I'm just going to look further into this. So here you have what you need to do in order to prepare for love. So you have the Chariot card with the ring, and the ring card represents commitment, long-term partnerships, marriage. So with the Chariot, I get that in order to prepare, you really need to follow where Spirit's trying to guide you or lead you, okay? You also need to be committed to what it is that you want when it comes to love, and not settle, because this person is very ambitious. So it tells me here that, because you have the Fox, and like I said, the Fox can be someone who's very ambitious. I'm so sorry about all of the interruptions. It's like just too much going on. So I apologize for if I need to redo this, just let me know if you feel like you didn't get clear message or guidance. I feel like I'm able to read, but with all of the distractions in the background, sometimes it could you know, disturb the person that's getting the reading or viewing. So I apologize. If you need for me to redo this, I will definitely redo it for you if you feel like it just wasn't clear. But you have the Chariot card, and I believe this is the seventh major arcana, and then you got the ring, which is number 25. So in numerology, you break that down as number 7. So there's something divine here about your preparation, like spirit's trying to get you in alignment and on board. But I feel like you need to be dedicated because you're very ambitious. Like you're doing all of these things for love, but you may just be going about it the wrong way. But your dedication is there. And I feel like as long as you focus on your intentions, your pure intentions, and you're in alignment with where you're meant to go in love, Spirit's going to lead you to that commitment that you're seeking. Definitely. What's actually blocking you? You have the 9 of Pentacles with the book. So I feel like you're not taking the time to figure out what it is that you really want and what you're really seeking when it comes to love. It's like you're neglecting something about yourself, if that makes sense. Like you're not totally as open as you might believe or as you should be. It's like there needs to be some self-acceptance and seeing your worth, because I feel like this person sees your value and sees your worth. They see it in a divine way because they have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is like the hand of, you know, this hand that comes out of the cloud. It's like, to me, I feel like it's a reference, like trying to represent that there's a divine person because it's this big hand that's coming out of the clouds. So obviously that's God, right? Or the universe, or, you know, whatever you call the creator. God. So I feel like this person that you're inquiring about, they see that value within you. They see it in the divine light. But it's like you, on the other hand, don't see that. You're not seeing that you're abundant and that you're beautiful and that you have a lot to offer. And you're not seeing that. So I feel like you're needing to learn. You need to study more about yourself. Like you need to really pay attention to you and what it is that you desire and who am I? What do I want? What do I deserve? You know, and doing it from a place of balance and security and groundedness and independence, not codependence. Because I feel like here with the 3 of Cups, it's kind of codependent. Like I'm trying to fit in with all the other girls. I might try to wear my hair, my makeup like the other girls. I might try to dress like them because I feel like this is what men are looking for. This is what these suitors want. And that's not the real. It's not the case. Especially if it's not you. You know, you're trying to put yourself in this box with these other women and it's not working for you. So I feel like all Spirit is saying is like you need to study yourself a little bit more, study your desires and your wants and needs and what you desire, what you deserve, and what's your self-worth. Because I feel like that's going to clarify a lot of things for you. So that's just pretty much what's blocking you, and I feel like it's not a major blockage. It's like something you can easily overcome. Because the book card is a neutral energy and the 9 of Pentacles is a positive card. So I feel like this is something that can easily be shifted out of. So as far as if you decide to move towards this person, what's the most likely outcome or long-term outcome of this? You have the 3 of Swords with the House. The House is a neutral card as well, but I get that it's a positive energy. I feel like with the House card, this is feeling at home, feeling at peace, security, harmony, love, you know. But the 3 of Swords tells me that there's some pain here. So it's like, yes, you might get what you want to an extent. You'll have that security that you're seeking. But it's like you won't be totally fulfilled. It's like you'll... This is what I'm getting. I feel like this person can have a tendency to be very abusive, whether that's verbally. I feel like it's more so on the verbal side, or emotionally abusive. I don't get physical abuse because The only reason why I say that is because this card is in alignment here with this whole thing. And like I told you, this can represent abuse or some sort of oppression. And remember, I said the Knight of Cups can be very fickle heart. He's not totally grounded in his love. He's young. He's the type that falls in love easily. He's a hopeless romantic. And with the Three of Swords, this person can have a tendency to be a little mouthy, might say the wrong things to hurt you intentionally, or can be a little bit controlling or abusive. So I feel like they can offer you like money and stability and you know, a home, a place to stay. You might not ever have to work. They might just take care of you, but know that there's a catch to this. That's what I'm getting with this person. I feel like their intentions are good as far as wanting to be there for you, but I feel like they might have some inner issues that they have yet to address, and they could lash out on others, and they can, you know, tend to be a little mean at times. So you might want to be careful with this person. So that's just a heads up. But if you decide to move away from this person, I get that the outcome of that, you have the Nine of Swords and the Coffin. The Coffin represents death of a situation, a rebirth, you know, a transformation energy. With the Nine of Swords, it tells me that you may end all of your stress and worries here, because the Nine of Swords represents our anxieties, our fears, our doubts, you know, the things that keep us up at night, you know, the things that we overanalyze and play back in the back of our heads over and over and over again. I feel like this is going to be a death of that situation. Like because you may be very stressed here. I'm not getting so much that you're stressed with this person, but it could just be very tiring energetically, especially with the Ten of Wands here. That it's a lot of stuff going on in your head, and I feel like you might take this person up on their offer, or you might have seen excuse me, you might have seen some of their verbal or experienced some of their verbal abuse, or you might have seen something that you didn't like that triggered you about this person. So I feel like you might be dealing with that, or this might come in the coming future if you decide to deal with this person a little bit longer or go all in with this person. Because I have a feeling that for some reason you're already experiencing the verbal abuse or the controlling or something negative that you're seeing about this person that triggers you, or you just don't like, or you will in the near future. And it's going to, like, if you decide to move away, it's like, because you've already experienced these swords with this person, because they're right next to each other. So in some way you're experiencing this. So if you decide to move away, it's like that experience, I feel like those stresses and those pains and those worries, and like you might even beat yourself up for why this person did what they did. Like, maybe I messed up because this person was so perfect, or they were so good for me, or they were doing this and they were doing that, or they were saying this and they were doing that. Then the next they flipped on me. So you might blame yourself, I get, but it's going to stop. And then because you have the Nine of Diamonds in the Coffin, so there's definitely some like misfortune, or what you perceive to be a misfortunate situation. And I feel like it's these mental battles that you're dealing with that's misfortunate to you, or your focus is on that. And then it's going to end with the Coffin. Like, this is going to change. This energy is going to shift. Then in the long run, what's coming in the near future for you, you have the Six of Cups with the Star. So there is a soulmate for you. There is a partner for you. And I like these cards together because the Six of Cups, of course, is this pure loving energy. It can represent soulmates or past life connections. Then you have the Stars. The Stars are like destiny and fated cards. They also represent soulmate energy in a love reading. They represent a fated love, star-crossed lovers. So I feel like that's what's on the table for you. You just have to prepare yourself. You do have some decisions to make, because remember, you have the Crossroads card. So it's going to be a big, you know, a big leap or a choice or decision that you have to make when it comes to this person. But no, baby. But you do have a soulmate energy here. It's faded for you. And it's so funny because the stars are the Six of Hearts. And the Six of Hearts would almost be equivalent to the Six of Cups in playing cards. So definitely a promise from Spirit that there is a soulmate connection for you. That there is a loving partnership out there. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, that you got the clarity that you were seeking, plus much more. You know, maybe it validated some things for you and prepares you for things coming in the near future. But I wouldn't stress too much about this because there's a definite promise at the end. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to get you to, actually, with the Chariot and the Commitment card. They're trying to put you in alignment to where you're really meant to be and where you're really meant to go. And if you notice, because both these cards are 7s, and then if you notice here in the star card, it's number 16. So of course, when you add that up in numerology, that's 7 too. So that's where Spirit's trying to lead you. There's something that's on this, you know, down this road, down this path for you, that's going to lead you to that soulmate connection, that deep partnership for you. And it sounds like BS sometimes to people's ears to hear that type of news, but you gotta be expectant of it. You gotta be knowing that, you gotta believe that you're deserving of it, because you have the 9 of Pentacles. So this person is totally dependent and secure within themselves, love themselves, see the beauty in themselves and their reality and their life. They believe in the abundance and blessings around them. So I feel like this is something that maybe you need to learn, or you need to really figure out what it is that you want and who you are to some extent, and see your worth and your value. And don't give up on your ambitions, because that ambitious spirit and energy that you have is needed, but just take out the aspects of trying to control or manipulate or appear to be someone or something you're not, or even settle for something that you know you don't deserve in some way, because I feel like you might settle, whether that's settling with certain types of friendships that you know you shouldn't be in, relationships, you know, just to fit in or to not be alone is not going to help you down the road. But I feel like you have this ambitious fighter spirit, tunnel vision, like I'm going to get what I want and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get it. I feel like you're kind of on the right track, but you need to figure out exactly how to utilize that energy in the right way, in a way that's in alignment with your higher self and where God is trying to lead you, if that makes sense. So that's your reading. All right, I'm done rambling. So I'm sending you much love, and anyone else that might be watching outside of the client, if you've enjoyed this reading as well, or you're interested in your own personal reading, I will leave in the description box all of the details on how to do that. So much love to everybody watching. Until next reading, peace.